Good morning. I want to show you guys a little DIY project. First time that we've ever attempted anything like this. We bought brand new chains and sprockets to replace the old ones that were completely worn out. And by the way, the ones that were on the machine, we just had them replaced not long ago by the John Deere dealership. It was over $17,000 for the track job. And yes, they replaced some of the rollers and everything, but the chains and the sprocket, and most important part of this whole package, was supposed to be max life. It was not max life. Dealership did not want to make it right, and we just felt like we did not want to take a chance again. And by the way, that was the second time that we had had the dozer in for major repairs. And once again, we just didn't feel like we wanted to spend that money with the local dealership. Haul fees alone, was probably $1,500 from my place to the local dealership. It was about 35 minutes away. We just decided to do it ourselves. So we took some time, watched a few videos on YouTube, got the parts, and we did it ourselves. Definitely do not regret it. We learned a lot and certainly saved a ton of money. As you can see, we completely broke the machine down, used a couple of bottle jacks on the back, used the blade in the front to raise it up. You can see I have the front idler off, and we've already pulled out the track adjuster pin to replace the seals. Was not that big of a deal at all. I'll show you in a video. The pins were the track adjuster pins. The rods were pitted, rusted pretty bad, and we just took and cleaned those things up. Got them all smoothed out, got all the dirt and debris off of it, put the new seals in. It works fine. One thing I will tell you, the chains, make sure you put them on right. We didn't. We actually paid attention, made sure that we put them on correctly. Don't put them on upside down or backwards. Just pay attention to what you're doing. They are single direction chains, so it's really, once again, not a bad deal. One thing that I would recommend doing it yourself, make sure that you replace all of the track pad nuts and bolts. Get new ones. They're not that expensive. We did save tons of money by buying these things online as opposed to buying them directly from John Deere. You can see the trunnion ball bushing. That thing at John Deere is over $800 for that little bushing I was holding. You can get that thing online for a little over $300. So you'll save some money by doing that. It's not that difficult to put on. I think I've done another video showing where we put them on before. Super simple, something that you can do yourselves. And certainly, there's a little bit of satisfaction that goes with it, knowing that you've done it yourself and you saved yourselves thousands of dollars in parts and labor. Certainly, this was not a difficult job, something that most people that are mechanically inclined, as long as you have some good tools and some help, you can definitely tackle a job like this with no problem. We did this job. It took us about time-wise, day and a half from start to finish. Took longer to get all the trackpad bolts off than it did to do anything else. It's quite a job. These are 37 link chains, so that's 37 pads times 4 bolts each side. It wasn't that bad. That pin, that rod that I'm showing you right there, did have quite a bit of rust and pitted, but most of it was surface, so you just clean that off, and you can see the new seals there. Super simple to replace. By the way, those seals are $20. There's two packages of seals per side. One seal is like $22. The other seal is like $16 or $18. Same seals at John Deere were over $200. It's crazy how much they mark up the parts at your local dealership, and certainly buying them online if you have the time. Man, save yourself some time, save yourself some money.